Hello there, back once again in the loose room, and 3 more figures to unbox today, open for the shelves, and this is Attack of the Clones. I'm actually, as we speak, uploading the Revenge of the Sith one, and I thought let's go backwards to Attack of the Clones. Got tons, let me mount the camera, of Attack of the Clones to open. This stuff, as you might remember, here is let me just go through them. Look at this stuff. I got this back in Easter. I can't wait to open. That's not what I'm doing today. The ones I'm opening today are right in front of you. Poggle The Lesser and friends. That one there will be quite good to get open. It's got a nice accessory with that one. You see that Padme. And then I've also got this one, which could go anywhere. You know, that could go in Revenge of the Sith as well. In fact, he might do with the younglings. And then there's Yoda there floating around. Anyway, a bit like when I sort of had Dolce Define's cousin or brother or his relative, I put him on the Phantom Menace shelf instead of Revenge of the Sith. If you are new around here, all these shelves here in this room are in chronological order, telling this tale of the Skywalker saga. That's all the prequels. Behind the barge, you've got the original trilogy. So I am just filling up the shelves with this stuff I got recently. This one I got from Echo Base Live, which that one there, I'm not even pointing the camera at it. And that's cool. And then I've got Poggle The Lesser, which is one I must get open, and it's a must-have figure, that one. The only other guy I have is one of the, the generic drones, the Geonosian Warriors or whatever, which should have been in Vintage Collection anyway. It was in the Lost Line Legacy. And then this guy here, which is Anthony Daniels' cameo in Attack of the Clones, Lieutenant Dannl Faytonni. It's an anagram of Anthony Daniels, right? So, looking forward to it. Some great figures in these lines. Which one do I open first? Now, let me tell you this before I do open them, and I'll give you another look at them again in the packaging. Before I open them, I'll say that the two guys, I've chosen them, these fellas here. The reason I've done that is because they follow suit. They're both from the bar in Coruscant. Coruscant. Or Coruscant, as Jake Lloyd says. But I thought I'd open them both, and I'm not really certain if I'm going to put them on the Attack of the Clones shelf or not, which is here. Because, I don't know, I've got, behind them, I've got the most famous bar in Star Wars, which is Telman's Cantina, I think it is, isn't it? Or the Cantina of Mos Eisley, and I'm thinking about putting them in there just for fun. So that's just something I'll think about. Anyway, I think I'm going to start with Poggle, just because he's a key character. And I'm filming this in natural light before it fades. This is a great character, Poggle The Lesser. There's a great scene in the Clone Wars when Anakin interrogates him. Give me what I want to know, Poggle. He chokes him out. It's not very pleasant, really. But that's what, someone who wants to know information will do. That's the Imperial tactics, torture. So Anakin, as a Jedi, shouldn't really be doing it, but still, he did. That's interesting to watch because, he sees flaws in the Jedi. He watches conversations with Tarkin in the Clone Wars. That is exactly why peacekeepers should not be running a war. That's what Tarkin said to Vader once, and I think you'll find that Vader is quite interested in other tactics that are un-Jedi-like. This comes with a stand. Fantastic. Focus. And this is a blue Boba Fett. There you go, I'm getting a right old collection of these. They're quite cool, aren't they? Don't know what I'm going to do with them all. Right, so Poggle The Lesser. They called him that because they imagined that there was a greater, so-and-so the greater, and Poggle The Lesser, so maybe he's number 2 in line, or the other one's dead now. Can't remember. I think I heard that in one of the the deleted scenes, or not deleted scenes, the documentaries. Oh, God. I have a palaver getting him out of there. Come on. There you go, he's out. Alright, he's out. Look at that. These are amazing. This is what I love about 3 3/4 inch. Such diversity and variety. In the right scale, if you are wanting vehicles. You know what I'm saying? 6 inch is great and everything, but this is the best line. And it's the legacy. The original is best. Look at that figure. Look at the detail of that. Let's get him on the stand. Something like that. I'll stop doing impressions of Poggle the Lesser now. There he is though. Great figure that. You know, he stands up really well. The other fella doesn't. I'll show you the other fella in a minute when I put them on the shelves. Look at that. That's a must-have figure. And I can't remember what he cost me. I can't remember. Did I buy that at Echo? Getting a bit confused. I can't remember if I bought him at Echo or Easter time from the guy on Facebook. I might have bought this at Echo. I'll have to check my video. I definitely bought him at Echo. Him. Wanna buy some death sticks? And Anthony Daniels, I bought him months ago. So let's get him open next. So 3PO, the man who plays 3PO with his little brief cameo, as did Jar Jar Binks. He also did a cameo. Here we go, another close-up. Yeah, Ahmed Best played Jar Binks, didn't he? I think he's also got a pseudonym. Or, you know, anagram name like he has there. We go on the back here now, you might see him. There he is. Look, there he is. There it is there. Ahmed Bek. That's interesting. That Emperor, is it any good? No, it's terrible. Terrible Emperor figure. That Luke I've never owned. I've got him, Wat Tambo, to open. The Techno Union Army is at your disposal, Count. The banking clan will sign your treaty. Speaking of Echo Base, the first ever Echo I went to, I bought her. She's great. Want a cup of Jawa juice? Oh yes, thank you. I've got her on my barge, serving for Jabby. That's what I mean. I like mashing it up. He doesn't belong in the cantina, but he could be. He could be an intergalactic drinker, and he just hasn't aged since the time of the pre-Clone Wars era. You know what I mean? It's just like an Easter egg. I might even put him on the barge, maybe. Nah, doubt it. Want to make use of that in my bar cantina up there. Anyway, let's get him open. Enough waffle. Let's do this. I'm just gonna rip this dude open, man. Old school styley. Oh yeah! Come on! Ow! There he is. Don't know about his articulation. Has he got a ball joint there? This looks like swivels to me. Alright, he's got a... There, got him. Right, he's got a pink drink like the... Want a cup of Jawa just like her. She serves... Like, check her out. There she is again. What's her name? WA7. She's got... Yeah. There you go. WA7. She's got pink drinks there on her tray. Like that continuity. There's a small blaster there. Everyone has a blaster in Star Wars, man. It's the Wild West. There's a security guard, I think. There's a base plate there. They look like security guards. They look like officers of some kind. They look like they're having a drink, but, you know, I almost assumed that they were working there. In that bar. Look at that. That's amazing. That's pre-facial scan tech. That's a really good likeness of Anthony Daniels. Bloody hell, that's good. Look at that. Obviously a much younger Anthony Daniels. That's probably how he looked in the 70s. He had silvery hair by then, I think. He's very silver and white. Silver top now, but, you know. Aren't we all? I'm definitely changing colour. My hair colour's going grey. It happens to us all when we get to a certain age. Here's this drink here. I'm going to just put it in his hand and set him up. Bear with me, folks. That's great. See, it's nice you get the peg hole there, isn't it? It's good. I think he's got two peg holes. Maybe because you can stand... Yeah. Well, he's got two peg holes on his feet, so there's two peg holes on the base. Makes sense. Come on, focus, man. There you go. Oh, that's really good. He's naturally... Look at that. So with the two peg holes in place, he's naturally leaning like that. Look at that. I like it. His gun. I'm just going to put that on the table for now. Great. Look at that, man. That's great. He's not going to take up much space, but he's going in the cantina. I have made up my mind. And finally, let's get Death Stick Dude open. I mean, the cool thing is that if I put him on the barge, I had my barge at one point mocked up to a period just after the Phantom Menace, just kind of Clone Wars era, because you do see the barge in the Clone Wars. So he would go nicely in there then. I've got on there Jabba's old protocol droid as well. The great Jabba the Hutt, you know, the one with the female voice, has requested that you know, whatever. So this is labelled as £12. I think it cost that at the event. But I got like 20% off all the figures I bought in this line, so that was a great deal. Right, let's go. Open it old school style-y. Let's do it. Oh, yeah! Oh, take two. Oh, Jesus. Come on, have you had your Weetabix today, mate? Come on! Yeah. That felt good. Not that I like opening figures if it's expensive. If that cost 300 quid, I wouldn't have done that. Look at that though. He's awesome. The guy who plays him, he plays Mouse, doesn't he, in The Matrix? Is that right? Did you like the girl with the red dress? Do you want to meet her again? Look at these. Look at the Death Sticks, man. They look toxic. They look slightly more sinister now. You don't want to sell me Death Sticks. I don't want to sell you Death Sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life? I want to go home and rethink my life. Brilliant. I like that. That was good Star Wars humor. It was subtle, nicely timed. I am loving opening these figures, and I hope you are enjoying it. If you don't get too bored with my blabber. There he is. Look at that. That's a great gun as well. Look at that one. Like it. God, you see everyone's armed to the teeth in it, man. There's the bar there. What can you put on the back there? I don't know what that is. Maybe it can connect to something. Maybe there's more pieces that go and fit together. In fact, that actually suggests that there is, and someone in the comments is probably going to shout that out and say, no, yeah, you can get this, that, the other. Let's have a look at the back of this. It doesn't give you any other alternatives. That's a nice Padme figure, I wouldn't mind. That's her on Tatooine when he meets Watto. Chep, Watto. Annie? Little Annie? My mother. I'm looking for my mother. The next thing I'm going to do is I'll just get these things out. Bear with me. There's the Death Sticks. And he's got another multicoloured drink. I like that. In fact, it's funny, in Chalman's Cantina, I'm pronouncing that correctly, Chalman's? Anyway, the cantina, that guy, I've forgotten his name, the one who looks like the Scream, he has a drink that colour. It's nice, they're lovely pieces, aren't they? All the things you get with them are great. I haven't got a stand for him, so hopefully he will just stand up with that. Oh, hang on a minute. Bear with me. Right, there he is. Oh, hang on, that doesn't work. That's not good. He's leaning back massive. Maybe he should be leaning against the bar, I don't know, but it's alright. Can you tilt forward? Yeah, there you go, that's better. He hinges forward. He's got hinges. Right, let me just go handheld, show you what we've got. There's Anthony. Nice looking figure. Good facial sculpt on that. And here's Dude, Death Sticks Dude. What's his name again? Let's have a look. Yeah, there we go. Elan Sleazebaggano. Sleaze. I wonder if that's just a coincidence there. Elan Sleazebaggano. Wow. Freeze frame that if you want to read that. Slimy dealer of illegal substances. Yeah. He's trying to sell the lady in the red dress as well on a little disc for Neo. Dodgy deals backstage, right? And then obviously Poggle The Lesser, which is a fantastic character. Geonosis. The original architects, or maybe say designers of weapons. We design weapons, he says, doesn't he? And they, obviously the Death Star plans first came from Geonosis. I shall take these plans with me back to Coruscant. It will be much safer there, with my master. Now, what I'll do now is I'll cut and I'll show you where I've put them on the display. Join me. But first, SPAGHETTIOS! I've just done that. Now, when I took him off the table, he fell off. So I thought, oh, he's not on the peg properly. So I tried to push and turn and screw him in, and then that's happened. That's just all plastic. That's a real shame. But you know, no massive loss really. I've got loads of other stands I could use. Doesn't have to be on that one. I think it needs to be a 2-footed one. They're very hard to get to stand, Genosians. Look at that. Key's still in the lock. Oh well, I just thought I'd report that, so be careful. Be aware of it. They do snap. Some stands do anyway. What a bummer. Right, okay. Let's move on. Okay, got things in position now, and I'll just finish this one up for you. You have to pardon me pixie dust on the Attack of the Clones shelf, because I've made recently a lot of space on these shelves, and I haven't readjusted everything. So if you want to see how I used to have it, check out Shelf Indulgence, the Attack of the Clones episode. What I've done is I've freed a lot of space by putting these shelves in here. I've managed to bring a lot of Clone Wars stuff over and Expanded Universe stuff, and so I've got more space to play around with Attack of the Clones. So, you know, in the fullness of time when I've arranged it, and more figures to open, I dare say, as you saw before. So, you know, when it's all done, I'll show you what I've done, but you know, how it's in position. But for now, you know, this is where Poggle will be, in this sort of region. You know, I've got like Dooku over there to play around with, an old figure. I don't like to waste anything, but that's just good to sort of like have that Vader Fett look that you got in Attack of the Clones. It's a crap figure with Dooku, but Fett without helmet there, and then obviously you've got that guy Tam War, whatever he's called. He'll fit in, maybe get a bit of a political arena of separatist leaders going, you know, a couple together. And then obviously this is supposed to be the Geonosis battle here. It was very congested, this shelf, but thankfully I've made some space on these other shelves, so hopefully things will be shifted around and readjusted. But anyway, there's Poggle. If I can just focus on him, there you go. And there's that dude. He's very hard to stand. He's the one who came in the lost line, or the cancelled line, should we say, of the Legacy Collection R2. Could have been a vintage figure, and he, you know, people like that would be great on vintage cards, because they're key characters, key villains. We need more villains in the vintage collection, like this fella. You know what I'm saying? Good God, what are you doing, Hasbro? Sort it out. Anyway, over here we've got the cantina. It's getting pretty packed over there, but who cares? It's just a little bit of an ensemble, this. All facing the front, a mashup of characters in the cantina, led by the modal nodes, but behind, I've put Anthony by the... Hey, we don't serve their kind here. What? You're droids. They will have to wait outside. We don't want them here. I've just got him there. These are just like blatant Easter eggs, you know. So you've got Anthony there, and you've got our man with the death sticks in the back there, just leaning on a random bar there. Love it. That'll do me. I don't see any point in just having random two guys from a bar scene in here. I'd have to get more characters for it to suit me. I could do it in the fullness of time, maybe get a bit, because, you know, I follow chronology, get them in there around about the time that they have the Coruscant chase, you know what I'm saying? But again, I've not arranged anything here. Just thought I'd show you where they are now. I'm quite happy with that, just having them inside their cantina, and maybe they could make their way inside the barge one day, who knows? Thank you for watching anyway. I've been only One Kenobi, only one. If you are new around here, do subscribe. I've got loads of stuff to open, and then you can check out the rest of the tours, Shelf Indulgence, and then also keep a track of what else I'm opening and adding to the collection. Only One Kenobi. Only one.